get high, but baby, if you want, he'll go down low. Doing a podcast on a random Thursday night. Girl, let's blow, he's gonna make you feel alright. I know the manager, he knows what's going down. He'll make you laugh, but he damn sure is not a clown. I know the manager, and this man, he's got clout. He's gonna make you scream, you know he'll make you shout. He's gonna make you scream, he'll know he'll make you shout. I know the manager, yeah.
What is up? It's an episode with I Know the Manager. Yep, it's been a month since I've put out a podcast episode, and I'm very sorry. I've been very busy, as you heard on the last podcast and probably the podcast before that. I'm moving to LA, so I've been planning and getting all that stuff done. I have been super busy, like bad busy, like, you know, it's just been non-stop busy, but we're here. Guess what we're doing right now, guys? Guess it's not even guess what I'm doing right now. I am driving to LA. So we're going to be coming off and on, and we're going to put a pod together. I keep saying we, but it's just me, because I like to think that we are collectively together in this, you know? But really, it's just me. But, you know, we all know the manager, so that's all that counts. I have been busy preparing. I have so much shit going on, so much to talk about, I don't even know. I want to thank everybody that's ever supported me and got this far. I got like 800 likes and followers on Facebook, and Twitter's like 500, 400, I don't know. But thank you for everybody that's listening to this podcast, that's ever listened to my podcast, that's ever shared my podcast, that's been on my podcast. Jeez. Just thanks for anybody that's ever been in my life. Except there's a few people that can just go fuck themselves because they're pieces of shit. Well, it's just how it is. And I know that everybody has people like that. And you just wipe your hands clean with people, you know, you just move on. But I'm living my dreams, so I want you to start this pod off all, you know, decent. I want everybody to know that you can follow your dreams, do whatever you want to do, go wherever you want to go, be whoever you want to be. If you want a tattoo and that's your only dream, go get it. You know, if that's it. If you want to go live in Germany for a weekend, go. That's not even living, that's really like a vacation. So go do it. It's not a big deal. You just got to plan and just go do it. Live your life. That's always been my motto since, there's almost a semi. I'm going to hit that semi. Okay, they're good. That's been my motto for quite some time. Just live your dreams, go live life. And I've been able to do that with, and I've had the support of tons of people. And I wouldn't have made it without you. I wouldn't even wanted to do half this stuff if I didn't have support. So, you know, I'm just, you know, the world sucks. So let's just try to support each other and be nice to each other as much as possible. You know, because if you watch CNN or Fox News, it's not always a nice world out there. Or if you've even been outside of your house the last day or two, it's not. Sometimes it's not pretty out there. You know, so. But yeah, I'm moving to LA. I'm going from the AL to the LA. That's what I'm doing. I can't wait. It's going to be good. It's going to be different. But I love Alabama and I like a lot of people in it. But I've known for a long time in a non-egotistical way, like, it just wasn't for me. You know, Alabama, the state, was not for me. There was something, and I'm not saying California is. I just know I've known for quite 3 years now that I wanted to move out there, and I almost did 3 years ago, and I had a gut feeling, and I didn't go. So if you ever have gut feelings, just listen to them. And I'm glad I didn't. Very glad I didn't, because I wouldn't have the life that I have now. Now I do comedy. I have a good relationship with my mom. I mean, fantastic. It sucked to see her off yesterday. I did one last show. I did one last hurrah, and I was out. We got Skype, and I'll miss her. But this is. I don't know how to put this, guys and gals, but like, let's see, like, okay, certain events do certain things, then you look around at your life and you're like, and I'm not bashing anybody with kids or being married, but I'm not married, I'm not engaged, I'm very single, and I don't have kids, and I've went from doing YouTube videos to podcasts and doing comedy. I have to believe that there's some purpose for me not going at that time and now going. I have to believe, like, part of this is my destiny or fate, and I don't know if any of y'all believe in that. I don't give a shit. I do. So that's what's been going on, and that's just how I see it. I have to believe that, and it might even be comedy I'm coming out here for. I have no idea. Typically, when I have plans and I get somewhere, but I just stick with it. I just go with the motions. I see something far more beautiful and far more greater than I ever could imagine. I just have to run with it, So I don't know what's going to happen when I get out here. I hope it's continuing to do comedy and podcasting and, But I would love to think that all that stuff has led up to this very moment right now while we're in Arkansas. And I was on Facebook bitching. I think I put a post like, if you want to walk a mile in somebody with Parkinson's disease shoes, come to Arkansas. Because they had, like, when I first got here, the shittiest roads. I was literally scared for my life that my U-Haul was going to fall off the ball or tip me over because it was just awful. Like, at least a good 45 minutes of just awfulness, and I was like, oh man, I hope this isn't it. They've chilled out now, so I'm recanting that statement, but I'm going to keep it on Facebook because it's kind of funny. I'm not making fun of anybody with Parkinson's, just a reference, so go fuck yourself if you're offended. I don't know. I got to see a lot of people this week. I moved to Huntsville like a year ago, and a lot of the people that I met are no longer around. And then a set of an event happened, and it was a sad event, but it kind of smoothed everything over to where all them people were there that I got to see when I moved to Huntsville. It was very strange, and but I'm glad I got to see everybody, and I didn't get to see enough people. I feel bad, but I did my best. So if you're listening to this and you didn't get to see me, I do apologize. You have no earthly idea how hard I tried to do everything that I wanted to do as far as meet people and say goodbye. Barely had enough time. I didn't have enough time. It was just so hard. And I'll try to catch you on the next go around, because I'll come back and visit. It's not the end. It's not goodbye forever. It's just like see you later. Do I want to? My mom asked me if anything goes wrong, will you come back? And I was just honest with her. I don't want to, but I'm not prideful enough to say, I don't have enough pride to be like, I'm never going back there and not come back and just live a shitty life. I will come back if I have to, but I would like to do other things, attempt to do other things before that happened. Because, I spent all my life in Alabama. That's it. That's all I know. I lived in New Orleans for a few months. I didn't like it. Lived in Birmingham. Loved that. But Alabama's all I know. Like, I've never been to Mississippi, which was the next state besides Alabama. I'm in Arkansas right now. And I got really confused. I was seeing all these Memphis signs. Like, all of these. I was like, Memphis. And I was like, how did I get in Tennessee? Whatever. And then I noticed I was in Arkansas. I was like, oh, man, that's, I've been on the road for about 5.5 hours. which is, you know, a decent amount of time. But that's what's going on. I did see some weird stuff when I got into Mississippi. I seen one guy on the side of the road. He was selling Confederate flags, and then another side on the other side of the road was a guy, a black guy in a white shirt, just standing there, and you know, like looked hood. And I'm not, you know, I was like, huh, is he selling crack? And the guy on the other side of the street selling Confederate flags. That's kind of like a weird business strategy, but it could work, you know, because meth heads need their Confederate flags. That's kind of funny, and I'm an extra drug addict, so fuck off. Let's see what else. What else happened? I don't know. I'm just glad to be away from, you know, that I'm finally getting to do this. You know, I can't believe it's finally today. I really can't. You know, a month ago, a little over a month ago, I was like, I'm moving. I'm going to do it. Paid a lot of bills off. A lot of unexpected stuff came up, as it should. So if you're going to move, always expect to pay a little bit more, because there's going to be some stuff that comes up. If you have the perfect trip, I envy you. But yeah, this is going to be an adventure. So, you know, we're going to be getting off and on, hopefully. And I'll be getting on Periscope a lot. By the time you hear this, you won't know, you know, you won't be able to see. You can, I think they save my videos on there. So if you want to, you can check them out. I don't know if you even want to do that. It's kind of, you know, just messing around. And it's only the first day. I'm just 5 hours in, so really at this point I'm not road delirious. I haven't gone out of my mind yet. I figure by tomorrow, probably about this time, which is 5:30 tomorrow, I will start to get delirious and weird. And yes, I will be sleeping in my car and have some sleep, but I think being cooped up in your car, like you're driving, eating and sleeping in your car, and I'll be doing it for 3 days, so I think it'll start to get weird. And I've already started to think I might could do it in 2 days, but I don't know. I'm just going to see how this day goes and then go from there. Like, I'm not going to try to push myself too hard, but I was going to stop in Oklahoma City, I think. And I think that's a good spot. But we'll see. We'll see what time it is and how tired I am. Because I've been on the road 5.5 hours and my ass is starting to hurt, you know. So I took a dump. I took a crap in a gas station. And that was the first time I did that in a long time, because I know that I will never go to that gas station. I don't know that I won't ever go to that gas station, but I'm pretty sure that by the time I go to that gas station, I have new staff. So I didn't feel like bad about, like, I have that fear of like, are they gonna see me again, you know? So it's weird, like if you go out to a public place, like yesterday I was doing the comedy show, and then I don't know why you're talking about poop, but I needed to poop right before a show, and y'all can probably relate to this, like, but I didn't want to go poop because I didn't want to walk in there and go any longer than I had to pee, and then people start wondering, like, is he like having to poop? Is he pooping? Why is he pooping? It's weird. And then I get made fun of, but then like nobody talks about it when I get out. So I just, you know, I didn't do it, and I saved it for when I got home. So I don't know if y'all relate to that, but I have a fear of pooping in public because I have a feeling that everybody knows what I'm doing. And no one probably even cares. But I have been in conversations where, like, are they taking a shit? Man, come on. Well, and then like once they come out, no one says anything. So that's where that fear is stemming from. Weird fear, but now I can do that on this road trip without fear, and it's kind of cool. Wish I could do that everywhere, because that was like stress relieving. Like, I just gotta poop, and I'm gonna go poop. I don't know why we're talking about poop on my podcast. I don't think I've ever talked about pooping on my podcast, so this is the first. Man. So, let's see what else. Yeah, I'm getting used. I'm just now getting used to this U-Haul being on. I do know when I look at my rear views and stuff, I'm like, why is this thing on my ass? And then like I've done it a bunch of times, and but now I'm starting to get used to it. As far as driving it, I tell you what, I don't know how to back this thing in, and worth a shit. Like even like just a few minutes ago, I had to back out of a gas pump and I barely did that. That was the best I've gotten. So I got a little bit better at it. But it's just, I'm sure by the time I get to LA, I'll be a pro of the trailer / U-Haul, and for future references, I'll be able to keep this knowledge with me forever. So that'll be good, because I do not like backing it up. Like today, trying to get out of my driveway to leave was the worst. Almost hit the mailbox, hit a car that was parked across the street. It was awful, man. It was just, ugh. So hopefully I get used to it. See, it just jerked and I got scared. Because it does this weird jerk thing sometimes and I think it pops off. So, it's been doing that the whole trip. I don't know why. It's on there good, trust me. If I went through that 45 minutes of Arkansas and hit all them bumps and stuff, it's good for the rest of the trip. Matter of fact, at the next rest stop, I probably should check it, make sure. But I think we're good. Hope I don't get any tickets on this trip. Typically, when I go on trips, I always get a ticket. I don't need a ticket at this point because I'm putting a lot of money already into this. What is up? We're back. Yeah, we're in New Mexico. You're like, well, why are you in New Mexico? You skipped Texas. I know, I'm sorry. I was just getting it, man. And then I woke up, I was on Periscope. You know, I have stuff to do, other things besides podcasts on this 2,000-mile journey that I'm on. But let's catch you up. See, woke up right outside of Oklahoma City, passed all that, started seeing a bunch of windmills. And I didn't know what the windmill's for. I still don't. Some people on Facebook were like, it's for energy. Some people were, my buddy, it was funny though, he was like, it's to stop tornadoes. And then I forgot there was other stuff, but I was like, okay, cool. So past them, I kept seeing them. I thought it was pretty cool. Didn't really like, nothing wrong with Oklahoma, but towards the end it kind of got really nice and neat, and then got off into Texas. And let's see, what about Texas? Texas was very beautiful, despite everything. I didn't see any cactuses. I'm not even in there. I didn't see one fucking cactus. I'm kind of pissed off about that. I guess that's more of a South Texas vibe thing. I don't know. But went through Texas. I was messaging people on Facebook on their walls and looking for, what's up? People are passing me now. Probably need to get in the right lane. Cause I'm going like 78, golly. But went through Texas, found me I was like, I'm gonna eat a steak in Texas, because when in Rome, you eat a steak. When in Rome, I don't know what you really do when you're in Rome. When people say, oh, when in Rome, what do you really do? Like, that's kind of stupid. I don't know. What do you really do? I don't know. Like, drink wine? Like, I don't know what's to do in Rome. How did that even get... When in Rome, there's only, like, every place has their own thing, and you can't just say when in Rome for everything. So when in Texas, you eat a steak, and that was a good steak. I ate at Texans, Big Texans, and, you can, if you eat a 72-ounce steak in an hour, then it's free. Boom. And I'm sure they give you the plate that comes with it. I don't know. And let's see. So I didn't get that though. I got like a fucking 10 ounce. I don't know how many ounces, but it was good. Didn't even have to use any A1 sauce or anything. It was very juicy. I recommend going by there. If you're ever in Texas, I ate in Amarillo. I don't know if there's more than one. I suspect so. But I ate there, and that was pretty good, man. Gonna remember that steak for quite some time, because it'll probably be the last one I eat for a while. Got back on the road. In Texas, I had to take a poop. Texas had the most awesome rest area. It was like stopping at a traveler's place or something, like a place that you would just pull off the side of the road and want to stop at and take pictures at and stuff. I thought that was very neat. It was funny though, when you walk into the rest area, really nice. It's got a few pictures you can see and then videos you can watch. I didn't do any of that shit. as soon as you walk over to the restroom, you see a sign that says men's restroom, women's restroom, but right above them were like, it both said tornado shelter, and I was like, holy shit, this is weird. So it was just weird. I don't know. And it was a segregated tornado shelter. I'm serious. If a tornado's going there and I'm with my girl, I'm going in the girls' restroom, or she's coming in the men's restroom. I'm not being segregated from my or my mom or whoever, my friends. I'm gonna die with them if we're gonna take a chance at dying. So I thought that was the only weird thing I've seen, but it was kind of neat, and that they were prepared, like, hey, this is where you're gonna go if you're if a tornado's around. You go to this rest area. So it was kind of cool. It wasn't an underground thing. You just walk in there and you can pee. You can pee if it's like, hey man, tornado's here, but I need to pee. Hey, you're already there. Just be weird to pee around a bunch of folks, but whatever. Probably the most beautiful, and I love stopping at rest areas. Pretty much any trip that I ever go on, actually there's not a trip that I won't go on. I make it a point, hey, like, we'll stop at a rest area. I don't have to buy any goodies. I used to have this thing where I just didn't matter. I'd stop at a rest area and buy some kind of snack food. That was the thing, but now it's gone to I gotta stop at a rest area any trip. And I could stop at gas stations, but long-term ones like this one, I could stop at a bunch of them, which is kind of cool. But if you're going from like where I used to live, from Huntsville, like Montgomery, you'd only see a few, but I'd make a point to always stop at one, no matter what. So that I don't know what it is about them. I just like checking them out. Some of them, like in West Virginia, if I'm not mistaken, they have they're not even weird. I like it. It's eco-friendly. You do not have to flush. It just goes. It doesn't stink. It just goes. They don't use like like flush. They save a lot of water doing that. I thought that was kind of cool. And the toilets looked awesome. So it's just different stuff. Going in places and seeing different things. I've seen a lot of rest areas, and I'm very glad that I've been able to stop at a lot of rest areas and see a bunch of different rest areas. Texas, by far, #1 rest area. I don't know where it was. It was before Amarillo, probably about 60, I think it was actually 53 or 56 miles before Amarillo on West 40. So if you ever want to stop there, cool. I took a dump. So I was actually on Periscope, and as soon as I got in the place, it died. Everybody was on there wanting me to take a dump while I was on Periscope, and I was going to do it. I didn't care. But ran out of service as soon as I got in there. It was weird. Just kind of pissed off. But now I'm in New Mexico. And, and while I was in Texas, 66 degrees the whole time. Weird. Weird as shit ever. Was not hot at all. I actually had my windows up. I wanted to roll them down, but it was too chilly. Like, I'd stick my hand out and I would get instant goosebumps. It was just too cold. And I thought that was the weirdest shit ever. But then got on Periscope and was talking about it, and somebody from South Texas said it's 100 degrees down south in South Texas. That's where he's from. And but no, not north. I was in the north. If you don't know where Amarillo is, I was in north Texas. But I just thought that was very weird. And now I'm in New Mexico. It is 76 degrees. It is heating up. Enough to where I can roll my windows down. Right now, for your convenience, so you don't hear a bunch of air, I don't have it dont. But I do want them down, but I'm making good time. I am contemplating on, very much so, if I see any, because I've seen a bunch of casinos in Oklahoma, and I wanted to stop. I didn't. I just wanted to get to where I was going, and then it started to get really late, and I was just like, I just need to rest. But I'm thinking about going to a casino. I have not made the direct decision yet, because I just want to get to LA, but I don't want to miss out on a chance to where I'm like, I should have went. But also there's a fear of like I'm a very cautious person. I have a little money, but I don't want to be like spend $50 or $100. I don't know what an adequate amount is to spend in a casino. I've never been in one. I've never even gambled, really. I'm not much. I don't know how to play poker. I don't play blackjack and slots, and that's about it. So I don't know what to do. I would just feel awkward in there. So, but another thing is like, okay, say I get $100 worth of chips or whatever, and I don't even know if blackjack does chips. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'd have to learn. But I go in there and I play blackjack. I lose $100. I'm like, fuck, I gotta use that $100. You know. So I don't know. But there's the upside. You know, I say I do $50 or $100, and then I make $500. That would be cool. So I get it. It's the chance of gambling, but that's why I don't gamble, because I like certainty. I don't like the unknown. So, oh shit, learning a lot about myself right now. I mean, I know that I don't like the unknown about certain things, but I never put that why. So, but I should do it just to say, hey, you know what? I went to a casino, and I know they have casinos in LA, but it's you know, you're in New Mexico or Arizona. It's like, hey, you should gamble. Go fuck yourself. Apparently, that's the thing to do. I don't know, and I don't think I will be passing through Las Vegas. I need to look on the map, but I don't think I'm gonna be passing through Las Vegas. So I don't know. We'll see if I do. You know, I'll pod about it. I should just say that I did and stop being a little bitch. You know, and when I say bitch, I don't mean like a female, or it's just a male or female. It's just a word. It's like when you go over to Britain and they just say cunt a lot. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean a fucking thing. It just means cunt. That's it. Shit. If anything, that's a compliment, you know? Fucking PC. I'm not PC at all. I hate we can't say certain words anymore. It's not that we can't say them, but you get fucking judged by shitty ass fucking people. What's next? Like Marvin Gaye, the word Marvin Gaye is gonna be fucking canceled out. You don't want to say that, you just gotta say Marvin. Go fuck yourself, you fucking PC little fucks. I don't know, I just went off on a tangent. I'm making good time. You know, I left yesterday. I'm already in New Mexico. So, and yesterday I left late, so I was a little bit worried about that. Can I get over? I don't know if this is a one lane. I don't know what's going on. I'm freaking out. Okay, I'm good now. Typically I just get behind a semi that's doing about 60, 65 and just follow them, you know. But if I didn't have on this trailer, I'm not gonna lie, I'd do about 70, 80 at some point. And I've been doing all that for real because I got this trailer on and I'm scared shitless. Every now and then it makes these weird sounds. I'm like, oh shit, is something falling out, or is it about to attach itself? So far, so good. That'd be shitty if it had attached itself. Or, even worse, it opened up and my shit started flying and hitting cars. At least if it unattaches itself, it's only going to hit one car, hopefully. Or none. There's a semi right behind me now. I imagine it would just fly right through it. But I'm looking at New Mexico right now, and it is beautiful. It's got like this weird colored grass. I don't even know. I guess it's grass. But then it's got dirt, you know, and I guess sand. I don't know. I don't know how to describe New Mexico, but it is beautiful. And then, like, if you just look, like, you're like, okay, in Alabama, you can look straight forward, and you can see the end of straight forward. If you look in New Mexico, you can keep looking and keep looking as far as your eyes can see. And the sky's just, you know, it never ends. It's like, holy shit. So honestly, I think I will be here. It's like 4:20 right now, and I hope the sun goes down while I'm here. I want to see how that is in New Mexico. I heard that, you know, a friend that was in Cali lived in Alabama. We were talking the day before I was leaving, and she was trying to explain the sunset in New Mexico. So I'm glad I'm here this time. Has the gosh dang time changed since I've been here? Finally, it went back an hour. I've been wondering. That's alright. So I might drive an extra hour today. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to go to New Mexico, just the driving alone looks nice, you know. I don't know anything here to recommend to go to. So right now there's nothing, just road and endless miles of scenery. I don't really see any houses. Yeah, like far off I see something, but I can't say they're houses or if they're like ranches or any, you know, I don't know what's going on. So, but it's still beautiful out here. You know, when I was in Texas, look, I've always bashed Texas as far as like, you know, but I don't know about the laws as far as like a lot of the stuff they go with that I believe. I'm not going to get into it on here. You just imagine. But as far as like living there, I could live there for a little while out of pure beauty. I don't know why I was stuttering. I could live out there just out of that. Of course, I would want to be in a city. I'm a city slicker for some reason. I grew up in Alabama, and that's not really the thing, but I'm just a city slicker. I lived in New Orleans for a little while. Now I'm moving to LA. I just like cities better than I do towns. I lived in a town most of my life, and I didn't get to do anything. One, I just like going experiencing new cultures, and usually cities is where the culture's at as far as a diverse culture. I'm sorry. There's culture in every little town you go to, but typically it's all the same. Speed limit's 75 on this road. It's different. It's usually about 65, 70s max. That's kind of cool. But I like it out here. Don't know about moving to New Mexico yet, but I would say that I could do it in Texas. The part that I saw. I don't know what South Texas looks like, and that's a big state. I'm glad I just went through that little part where I would have, you know, probably went mad. Just it's good when you drive a little bit, go see another state, drive a little bit, go see another state. So that's how my trip's been. It hasn't been like some 5 or 6-7 hour drive in one state. It's been kind of minuscule. So I think this will be the longest. I'm in New Mexico. This will be the longest stretch of a state that I have to stay in. Which is fine. I hope I am in a good area when the sun goes down. My buddy's at the Grand Canyon now. He wants me to come down. It's way off my track. I'm not going to do it. I would love to, but I'm trying to stay on path. And pretty much how I look at it, like if I live in LA, the Grand Canyon is equivalent to living in Huntsville, Alabama, as to going to Panama City Beach. So that's kind of like the trip. Instead of going to a beach, it's like, I'm going to go to the Grand Canyon today. And that's what that would be like, I think. So, and hopefully I see a lot of mountainous areas like the Grand Canyon, and I will make do with that. But I don't know where I'm at really. So, but it's beautiful out here, and if you get a chance to check it out. While I was at Texas Pete, I had the most awesome server. I was messing around with her. I did like quotations when I was like, is everything really bigger in Texas? And she was like, and winked at me and was like, it's the only reason I stay. And I was like, oh. So I thought that was awesome that she got my dick joke humor. And it was just cool that she played it back. That was awesome. I asked a picture with her, and she just didn't want it on Facebook, and so I wanted to put it out there like, hey, awesome server, blah blah blah. But I get it. I respect. People don't want their stuff out there. Unless it's on their wall. So I get it. A lot of creepy people out there. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get off here for now, and I know I'm in New Mexico. There's a billboard that says we are now in New Mexico. I took a picture of a sign 60 minutes ago that said New Mexico. I know I'm in New Mexico. So go fuck yourself. I don't need to reiterate. What's up? I'm back, and I made it here. I just want to let you know I've been here for a week now, and it's been awesome. And I want to thank everybody for getting me here. I I thought I had it made with the Postmates thing where I would be able to deliver, but they rejected me today. I don't know why. I sent them an email. I really don't know why, man. It has to be something, a ticket or two, something I did in the past, but that was like 7 years ago. I don't have any felonies or anything, so I really don't know what it is. I really don't know. I was crushed about that. But I sucked it up. I walked into Papa John's. Boom, got a job. Less than 2 minutes. It's, look, guys, thanks for everything, guys and girls, for supporting me and everything. I'm kind of like, I just don't know what to do. I'm going to have to, look, comedy, I didn't come here to do comedy and get big. I don't want that to be a thing in your head. I came here to get better as a comic, but I also came to live a dream because 3 years ago, I decided, hey, I'm going to move to California, and I almost did, and I had a gut feeling. And then I tried even harder. I did more research, and I ended up coming this time, finally. Now I'm here, and I thought getting here was like the hard part. I've been here a week. That Postmates thing kind of messed me up, and now I got to go back to Papa John's. Nothing against them, but I'm gonna be making shit money, and it's hard to live out here. I have bills that I have to pay that are already carried over here with me. So every day, if you're listening to this, just come on my Facebook wall, send me a text message. Every now and then just say, hey, what's up? You doing alright? Just keep plugging. Don't give up. You never gotta stop. You remember that. You gotta follow your dreams no matter what. And there's gonna be all kinds of crazy shit thrown at you. And you just don't stop. You keep going. You keep going no matter what, no matter how stressful. You just keep going and it all works out. And in the end, in the fucking end, after all that pain, after all that suffering, after all that stress, you win. Everything that I ever wanted to do, I've gotten to do. Even if I come back in 2 weeks, I came out to California, and that was the main thing. My thing's not to get famous out here. That's so fucking egotistical. I just want to be a better comic, and I'm not saying I couldn't do that in Huntsville. I don't want anybody from Huntsville listening. I just figure if I'm around comics here that are fucking on television and got good credits, maybe they can push me. And I'm not saying y'all aren't that good. I don't know how not to sound like an asshole right now. You understand it if you're a comedian, and you're not taking shit personal. If you're around the best, they'll push you to be better. That's just in life. If you're around someone that's not impatient, very cool and calm, if you hang around that person long enough, you'll become as good as that person, and that's what I want to do. But I made it. I've been here a week. Tell you a funny story. I was here one day. I was here less than 1 hour. I was riding down the street, going to drop off my U-Haul, and a fucking 12-year-old kid shoots me a bird. And I fucking laughed my ass off because that's the funniest shit ever. I almost wanted to quit comedy because that's hilarious. So, I don't think I could top that. And I wish I could just tell that on stage. Fuck, I just heard a gunshot. Well, I'm scared. But no, it's pretty good out here. I am in a safe area, minus that gunshot. They're probably just hunting out here. Hunting for people. So cops will be here in a minute. It's cool. I already hear them, actually. Hope mom's not listening to this. Personally, Matthew Tate, thank you. You booked me a lot on shows. You gave me my first paid gig, and you gave me my last gig out of town. So thank you. You were always very good to me. Scott Eason, Patrick, Sam, Tom, Thaddeus, whoever I'm missing, I'm sorry. Chris Smith, all you, thank you for being my best friends. Thank you for pushing me, and then a lot of y'all said I was great. That meant a lot. That meant a lot. You have no idea. And I never took it in an egotistical way, like, oh yeah, I'm great. I took it with grace, and what it was. It's only because of you I'm here, But I'm gonna work here and I'm gonna live. I haven't did any open mics because what's important is to live here. I can't do comedy here if I'm not living here. It doesn't make sense. So get on your feet. And I'll have some cool people on the podcast. I'm going to start trying to get more regular now, but just right now I'm trying to get stable, guys. And you have to understand that. Apparently I didn't know the manager at Postmates, or I would have had that job. But it's all good. Everything worked out the way it was supposed to. Maybe I'm supposed to work at Papa John's, not for me. Maybe it's not me. Maybe I'm supposed to help someone. I don't know. Maybe I'm just supposed to make someone laugh or just be in their life and then move on. Maybe it's just a stepping stone. I tried to get away from that company for a long time to go see what else is out there, and I'm always brought back. I didn't wait too long. I was pretty humbled when I had to go back. It's not what I planned. Sometimes you just have to roll with the punches, What else? I haven't got any girls pregnant out here yet. I use a condom. Here's an ad for you. Use a condom. Trojans are great condoms. Or go to your local gas station or Dollar General or Walmart and buy condoms. Use condoms. I think I'm fixing to have to shave the beard, guys. Yeah, when I grew out a beard, it's not even and it looks ugly. It's ugly as fuck. I get it. I was talking about my roommate today, and he said his beard don't look that good. We come to an agreement that we still want the freedom to have our shitty ass beards. Nothing wrong with that. I've never been able to have a beard, and it's fixing to go. I'll probably start in like 2 or 3 days. Not even mad. I just, all my life, for like the last long time that I worked for Papa John's, I lived in Huntsville or Scottsboro, everything was certain in my life. I was secure financially, with a car. Now I'm here, and I don't know what's fixing to happen next, So, I don't know. I think I want to blog about my days in LA and not just make it a podcast, like keep it a separate thing. Yeah, I can tell you funny stories and shit like that, but I would like to make a legit blog of how I feel on a day-to-day basis, and I'm talking about a real fucking thing. Like, hey man, I don't feel good today. It's pretty stressful out here because of this. Or, hey, this awesome thing happened. Finally, I got to do a comedy gig. Some shit like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't really have a lot of time. I'm probably going to have less time. I've had a lot of time on me lately, but I've been doing shit. I don't know how to explain it, man. But, thank you for getting me this far. Hopefully next week we have another podcast with some people. Maybe my roommates want to be on. That would be amazing, because we always cut up. When I'm not in my room, we're cutting up and making laughs and stuff. Word up, If you're gonna come out to LA, you better be prepared. Better get ready, because in the end, I'm gonna be here. I gotta make it, guys. We gotta make it. I'm not talking about getting famous. I just gotta live here. Just gotta make it. Get past this little speed bump, and we're gonna be okay. Basically, I don't know why I'm recording this at the end. I don't know. My room's pretty cool. It's pretty big. I don't know. It's got stars, little kid stars on the wall. You know what they put on the ceiling, but they're on the wall. I don't think they glow in the dark anymore. I haven't really paid attention. If they do, I don't really notice them. But it's like rainbow colors, so that's kind of cool. We're doing it up, man. I've met a lot of cool people out here. Like legit good people. And I thought when I came out here it was just going to be a bunch of assholes. So that's one thing. If you come out here, I haven't met the first asshole yet, you know. Except that guy that honked at me the other day, but like, I think that's just a common thing around here. So let's not count him. Oh yeah, did I tell y'all? I still haven't got a girl pregnant, so that's good. No girl's still pregnant. Condoms. Buy 'em. I don't know what else, guys. I made it though. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it up, guys. We're gonna party it like it's 1999. But if you ever come out here, hit me up. If you ever just want to go somewhere, just go. Have fun. My next goal in life, I've never ridden on a plane. I've never flown on a plane. So that's the next thing. Probably should have done that before I moved out here, huh? But yeah, thanks for everything. Keep listening to the I Know the Manager podcast. Thank you all. I love you. I am out.
He don't get high, but baby, if you want, he'll go down low. Doing a podcast on a random Thursday night. Girl, this blow, he's gonna make you feel alright. I know the manager, he knows what's going down. He'll make you laugh, but he damn sure is not a clown. I know the manager, and this man, he's got clout. He's gonna make you scream, you know he'll make you shout. He's gonna make you scream, he'll know he'll make you shout.